Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're doing wonderful. So today I'm going to get back into the Oden's Eye Morgan Turner collaboration. This is her love language palette. She did come out with a whole collection with this palette, 5 lip products. And I think there was a makeup wipe, or some people call it a scarf. But anyways, I did do a first impressions. I did a review. I did swatches. I did 2 different eye looks on this palette. I will link that video below. But the way that she designed this palette is in quadrants. So this would be an eye look, this is an eye look, here's an eye look, and then there is an eye look. Now in my previous video, I did use this quadrant and I used this quadrant. So today I'm gonna get into this beautiful little quadrant right here, and I'm gonna get down into this quadrant here. By the time I'm done, I would have used every single eyeshadow in this palette, and then I can give you a complete and total final review and opinion on this palette. But before I get right into everything, my name is Carrie. Please consider subscribing to my channel. If you like my content, please give this video a thumbs up. It'll really help out my channel a lot. YouTube loves the thumbs up. They love the impressions. So thank you very much for helping me out. I appreciate it. And to my current subscribers, you guys are the best. I have the most amazing, wonderful, encouraging, positive, loving, just the best subscribers. So thank you guys very, very much. Before I get into the eye look, I want to put on one of her lip products. I only purchased one lip product in Besso, but my God, you guys, this is it is beautiful and it wears so beautifully on the lips. I'm going to put that on first so that way you guys can see how it wears throughout the video. I'm going to line my lips with the NYX Duck Plumped, no, NYX Duck Plumping Lip Liner, and this one's in clear. I've never had a clear lip liner before, but I really kind of like this because it's not going to alter your lip color at all. But it will help kind of prevent any kind of feathering or, you know, your lip product going off into space. But anyways. Okay, guys, the lip is on. It looks beautiful. It's comfortable. It hasn't dried my lips out. I have been wearing it just on my own time, out and about running errands. And it has worn really, really nicely. So we'll check in with it in a little bit. All right, so now let's get into this quad right here. So I'm going to go in with, I think this is called Service. I don't know, I can't see it. My eyes are blinded. My light ring is blinding me. But I'm going to use a Refer 16 and I'm going to start that right here. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that to be so bright and pastel. I'm not mad at it. Let's take it up to the brow bone since that's more of like a brow bone highlight color. Very pretty though. Really nice. Okay, so now let's go into, I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's called Affirmation. I'm going to start to put that in the crease. Let's see if we can darken it up a little bit. I'm going to change mirrors actually. Trying to hold a big palette like this, sometimes it can be a little awkward, but anyways. Let's put that right here. First impression of this palette, you guys, by the way, in case you don't want to watch my first impression video, is that it is very good Oden's Eye quality. The mattes are blending beautifully, as you can see, that blended like butter. And the looks came out really, really nice. Fun, vibrant, just really fun eye looks. The first 2 quads that I used. This one I'm thinking is going to be a little bit more, what's the word? A little bit more calmed down, maybe a little bit more. I'm going to go into the shade right here. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you guys what brushes I was using. This one's called Quality Time, by the way, that shade. And this one is a Refer 01. I'm just going to start to put that on the outer V. I think this one is going to be a little bit more date appropriate, you know, evening appropriate. Actually, honestly, it can be appropriate anytime. It's makeup. You do you, right? But I think that if I were to do something, you know, a daytime date with my husband or meeting friends out and I wanted to wear makeup, this would be the quad. This is the more neutral quad that I would lean towards versus the bright, beautiful pinks right here, which are really, really pretty, by the way. All right, let's take that same shade. I think it was Quality Time underneath. Man, blending beautifully. Going on so nice. I have a feeling you could really build that shade up. I'm not going to at this moment. I'm going to go back into Affirmation. By the way, this was a Refer 15 Mini. This was the shade that I put in my crease and brought it up as a transition. Nice. Beautiful. I love the fact that, here, I'm just going to clean it up out here a little bit with that first color Service, that real light. I do think that, what was I saying, you guys? I mean, gone. Like literally, it was here, I had a thought, and man, it just gone. Moving on. All right, glitter glue. We're going into the NYX glitter glue. I am going to put that on my finger. I'm going to add it to the first half of my eyelid in my inner corner. I'm taking it in my crease. I'm bringing it up and over. This is what happens when I start a thought, don't finish it, and jump to something else and then try to come back to the same thought. It doesn't work. Most of the time it doesn't work. If you've been watching me for a while, you know. You know. All right, so now I'm going into this shade right here in this quadrant. It's the only, whoa, and that's bright. It's the only like shimmer in that quadrant. It's called Touch. Did I tell you that it was called Touch? Okay, and I'm gonna gently just kind of tap it on the eye because I have no idea. I don't remember the swatch. Okay, it's bright. All right. I don't remember how it's swatched. All right, let's just start to work it on that eye. I'm going to gently put it in my inner corner. I'm bringing it up. It is blending out really nicely with my finger. Bring it all the way up in here. Really pretty. Gosh, that is a nice looking eye. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the brush, the Refer 01 that I had Quality Time on. That was that darker. Just blend it out. All right, now I am taking a little bit more Affirmation on the Refer 15 Mini, and I am going to, I did add a little bit more. Put a little bit right there. And then I am taking Service, a little bit more. I feel like these really soft shades, like this Service color, kind of gets lost in the shuffle because it is so finely milled. When you start packing on color and stuff, it can lose a little bit. So no matter, you just go back in and you just add a little bit more. I think that eye is beautiful. It's simple. It's easy, and literally took me like not even 5 minutes to do it. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Gel Eyeliner. This is in Sunnyvale. That's the beauty of displaying a palette like in rows or columns or quadrants like Morgan did with Oden's eye here. I think that's a brilliant move. If I were to ever do a palette, that's how I would do it. Ooh, so pretty. Man, once you put that tight line on, man, it just really transforms. All right, I'm gonna go in with the Lancome Big Monsieur mascara, and then we'll move on to the last quadrant and this eye here. Okay, guys, that eye is done. It looks absolutely beautiful. I love that neutral eye. But I am a neutral lover at heart. I am scared of color. I don't, there's a comfy zone that I like to stay within, that I don't like to veer too far out. So this palette is giving me the color that kind of takes me above my comfy zone a little bit, you know, without going way off into left field. All right, now we got to get into this quad right here. This is actually the one quad that I'm super excited about because That shade right there. Ooh, I can't wait to put that on my eyes. That is gonna be gorgeous. Oh, the sparkle coming off that. All right, let me clean myself up real quick. There is only one matte, interestingly, in this quadrant. So I'm going to tread gently. I'm going to take my Refer 16, a clean one. I'm going to go into the one matte called Giggle, and I'm going to really tap off. Oden's Eye has a very rich, deep, and intense matte formula, but even with that, they're easy to blend out, but you still have to be, you still got to be careful. All right, I'm going to start it in the crease and then start to work it upwards. Yeah, that's got some intensity to it. And I'm going in so light, you guys, with that shade. And it's just continuing to build and build and build. All right, let's see if we can build that crease. Yeah, do you see how it's my crease? I hope you guys can see that. It's just getting darker and darker and darker, and I have not dipped back in. Let's see if we can work it up. God, that's a beautiful shade though. Man, that's really pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that Giggle color. Let's see, let's continue to work it in the crease. Place it there. Ooh, nice. Really nice. Okay, so now the only other place where I can go, actually, you know what? Hold on. Before I do that, I need to put a little bit of this Giggle color in the outer V area. And so I'm going to switch brushes to a Refer 01 Mini and sweep it on the outer V area. And why not? Let's take it underneath. All right, very nice, very, very pretty. It's soft, but I can tell that you could really build that up. All right, so let's move on to the glitter glue. So I'm gonna place that all over, well, I'm gonna place it on the first half of the eyelid, in my crease, in my transition, in my inner corner. We put a little bit here. We're putting razzle dazzle everywhere on this eye. Because it looks like there's a metallic and some shimmer. There's 3 different formulas in that quad, actually 4 different formulas in that little quad there if you count the matte shade. All right, so I'm taking this deep purple right here. It's called Treat. I'm taking it on a brush. That looks like a metallic to me, but I'll put whatever it is, like right here, because I've been wrong before. I've been wrong before. I'm taking a Refer 28 and I'm just gonna gently, because I don't know how intense. I don't know what I'm working with here on this one. And you know what? Why not? Why don't we take a little bit of that Treat color? Let's take it underneath the lower lash line. Let's see. We can deepen this. Add a little shine under there. Now we got these two. I have a feeling this one right here, this one's called, I think it says Flirt, you guys. I'm blinded by my light ring and the writing is very small. Sorry, I hear squirrels are like running up against my window right here. I'm like, go away, squirrels. Don't you know I'm filming? Hopefully I can edit that out. All right, let's take a Refer 13 Mini. I'm going into Flirt. It is called Flirt. I just saw it at a good angle, so. All right, I'm gonna take that inner corner. Let's see what we're working with. Stunning, of course. Ooh, I feel like it's got like a blue shift. You know, these blue iridescent shifts are becoming very popular right now. Whoa, that, and I tell you what, Oden's Eye, man, when it comes to their shimmers, they just know. Let's bring it up and over a little bit. They know what they're doing. Indie brands in general know what they're doing. They don't have a bunch of investors telling them what to do, especially if those investors don't know nothing about makeup, but they're giving you a lot of money. That's the big difference between, oh, it's so pretty, with these indie brands and these big corporations. You know, you wonder why your favorite, you know, high-end brand all of a sudden like took a left turn. Money, baby. They got investors, baby. Okay, let's go into 829. I don't know what that means. I'm certain that these have meaning. I know that they do. Oh boy, that is going to be intense. Okay, I got to do this smart. All right, so let's just kind of tap it on the eye, but real gently. Okay, it's chunky. It's chunky. You're a chunky girl. All right, let's keep going. I probably should have put more glitter glue down, but let's just go with it. We going with it. I mean, I can't go back now. We're moving forward with it. Now that is some sparkle. If I've ever seen some sparkle, that eye is just all over the place. You got purple there. You got blue in there. It looks like you've got some, I don't know, some champagne in there. Man, what a fun quad that is. You could go all over the place with it. You could take this blue right here. I don't know what this is. This blue purpley shift, the one that I put in the inner corner, put that all over the eyelid and then put this one right here that's 829 in the inner corner. That, I mean, you could do so much. All right, let's take a little bit of the 829. I'm taking a little bit of that on a 03 mini refer, no, a 03 refer, not a mini, it's just 03. I'm going to put a little bit of that on the brow bone since I did put glitter glue up there. Ooh, look at those shimmers. Just reminds me of, oh, I'm getting it in my eyebrows. I'm getting glitter in my eyebrows. It reminds me of the stars sparkling. It's really, really pretty. Gosh, that's nice. Let's see if I can distribute some more. Oh yeah, man. Even though she put this palette in quadrants, I can definitely see how skipping around, now that I've used all the shades, skipping around, they're all going to complement each other really, really well. All right, I'm going to take a little bit more of that giggle color on my Refer 01 Mini. Let's just stamp, kind of clean up. Ooh, pretty, 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 pretty. I'm taking the very first Refer 16 I was using, the one that had giggle again, and just gently gorgeous. Yeah, I do see how like I could take this like love shade right here. No, it's called Service. It says it's embossed with love. This Service color right here on the brow bone mixed with this quadrant right here that I just used. Oh my God, it would be beautiful. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to just stick to the quads. So now what I'm going to do, now that I'm wiping all this glitter off me, really I'm just kind of spreading around my hands and stuff. Now I'm going to take a Morphe dual-ended eyeliner. This one's, this side's now because it's light and this one's later. It's darker. I think, I think I'm going to use the light side. I think I'm going to use the now. It's a lighter purple. Yeah, it's nice. Does not compare to the ColourPop cream gel liners. The ColourPop gel cream liners are some of the best I've ever used. But this is nice. I like the concept of this because you got like 2 in 1. All right, so I'm going to tightline, and then I'm going to go back in with the same Lancome Big Monsieur mascara. Okay, guys, these eyes are done. It is time for me to show you the final look. And as I show you the final look, be mindful of the lip. It has really settled in and it looks stunning. In my opinion, it looks so beautiful and it is really comfortable to wear. So I just wanted to remind you of the Besso. Did I tell you what the shade was earlier? I'm sorry if I didn't, but it's in the shade Besso. But here you go. Here's the final look. Okay, guys, this makeup look is complete. That is using the Morgan Turner Oden's Eye Collaboration Love Language palette once again. Now that I have used every single shade in this palette, let me give you my final thoughts on it. It is typical Oden's Eye quality. The mattes blend beautifully. Very pigmented, very rich, but they're very buttery and they're easy to work with. The shimmers and the glitters and the metallics and whatever else kind of formula is in here blended beautifully. I think this eye, the more neutral eye, I think it's stunning. But of course, I am a neutral lover, so but it is very, very beautiful. So you can get real intense with this palette, and you can get, you know, you've got one quad that is kind of on the softer side, a little bit more daytime, you know, not too flashy side of things. But I do see, after using every single shade in the palette, I do see how each shade, no matter if I'm using this quad or if I'm going in here, I'm mixing about, each shade would really complement each other very, very well. I can definitely understand and see that now. So they put this together very, very well. I think it was a very thought out palette. I think that it is a very beautifully laid out palette, and the formula is just really good. So if you like Oden's Eye formula, that's what you're gonna get. So anyways, that's my 2 cents, you guys. It's not a palette that I'm gonna reach for every day, but it's a palette that is special for fun, special occasions. This is gonna be a really great color story to have in your collection. So yeah, so you guys, that's my 2 cents. What do you think? Comment below. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.